Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk with you about something that happened to me last week. I got my Instagram account hacked. Yes, it was hacked for 4 days, and after 4 days I got my account back. So that's what my video this week is going to be on. I'm going to just explain to you what happened specifically, and then give you some things that you can do to try and avoid that from happening to you. My name is Mindy. I'm from Mindy Over 50. If that sounds like something that interests you, stay tuned and we'll get right into it. Okay, here's how it happened. As you know, I'm a Saint beauty artist. My account, my Instagram account, is all about makeup and other things, but a big portion of it is makeup. So I got a follower that I really didn't know. She followed me. I looked at her profile. I thought she sounded like someone that I could have a relationship with. So I followed her back. Within just a few, probably with 1 day or 2 days, she sent me a message, which I don't know about you, but when I get messages right away from followers that I don't really know, it's creepy. You know, it's creepy. It's just not something that normal people do. They usually watch you a while, they enjoy your content, they put comments on your reels and on your videos and things like that. But this was a very strange message. She said in her message, "Hey, I am contesting for a spot on an online influencers program, and will you vote for me?" I thought, probably. I responded back to her and I said, if there's a website that I can go to and vote for you, probably, but I won't click on any links because we've all been taught to not click on links. I don't make it a habit to click on links. So she responded back, "Oh, you're not going to have to click on any links. I'm going to just send you the entry form, and all you have to do is screenshot it and send it back to me, and I'll forward it on to my sponsor." I thought that sounded kind of innocent enough. I said, okay. So she says, "I'm sending it now." And then in just a couple of minutes, it was like boom, boom, boom. Did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? She was very impatient. I said, "No, I didn't. Did you message it to me?" She said, "No, I sent it SMS text." That should have been my first clue right then and there, that she was trying to take me off of the messaging platform and take me to a text message. But I wasn't thinking that there was anything that I just wasn't using my head, okay? So I went to my text messages and all I saw was a message that looked like it had a link in it. It just looked like something that was spam that we all get. I did not click on it like I normally never do. I went back to her and I said, "No, I still didn't get it. All I got is something that looks kind of like spam, but I didn't get an entry form." And she says, "Well, let me just see it because that may be that may be it." So she said, "Screenshot it and let me see it." I went back, I screenshotted my message, my text message list, screenshotted it, sent it back to her. Within about, I would say, the space of 5 minutes, I received a message telling me that my Instagram account had been removed from my account center. I'm like, what is that all about? So I went to my Instagram, tried to log back in, and my password was no good. And I just continued to do that. It wasn't working. I went ahead and forgot my password. That wasn't working. I quickly realized that there was something going on. So I realized that my account had been hacked, more than likely, and I was completely locked out of it. So, not knowing what to do, I went on YouTube, actually, and started looking for instances where other people had been hacked out of their Instagram accounts, and I found a whole slew of people that had made YouTube videos on that subject. So I started watching some of them. And what you have to do in order to get your account back is, well, first of all, let me back up a little bit. Facebook and Instagram are such huge conglomerates right now that I really feel in my heart that they really don't care very much about individual accounts. If they lose 30,000 accounts daily to hackers, there's probably another 250,000 that will step in to pick up the slack. So unless you are someone that's important, carries a lot of weight, I don't know, you're going to be down at the bottom of the list. And once you start digging around to try to find out where you go to report a hacking, find out what you have to do to get your account back, you're going to find that it is just an absolute maze. You are going around and around and around and around. It's not fun. So in one of the videos that I watched, someone that had been exactly through the same thing and had received the same kind of message indicated that once you sent that text message back to them, the fact that it looked spammy, it had a link in the first line of the text message. Okay, so all that they had to do, once I sent that back to them, all they had to do was look at it, and just type it in to their browser, hit go, and that malicious link was pointed right at my Instagram account. They were able to get in, and very, very quickly, they left my username the same. They weren't going to change that, but they removed the email, inserted theirs, they removed the phone number, inserted theirs, and they set up two-factor verification so that I could not do a reset password. Those three things completely locked me out of my account. Okay, so the videos that I watched and people that I talked to indicated that it's a long haul for you to do all the steps that you need to do in order to possibly get your account back. One of my good friends happened to know of another female on Instagram that the same thing had happened to her. She called me and said, I'm going to send you Emily's link to her Instagram because she went ahead and put a video on her Instagram about exactly what happened and how she got her account back, so maybe she'll be able to help you. I said, great, thanks. Once I watched, and her name is Emily Wilke, Wilke. She is on Instagram with a handle called Shampoo Siren. Okay, go give her some love, all right? I watched her video and she explained that she got to the point where she had to submit some selfie verification videos. That's the final thing that you're going to get to in the process of confirming that you are the owner of your Instagram account. She explained everything that she did and the fact that she sent probably 45 selfies into Instagram, submitted them all. They all came back rejected, but on number 46, it was successful. And she was granted the opportunity to reset her password. She received an email from Instagram. They gave her a key to put in the password reset. And so, yeah, that's once I saw that she had gone through 45 of those, and she also said that she probably had about 200 emails back and forth from Facebook and Instagram. And her advice was, if you've sent in 20, be prepared to send in probably another 20 more or 30 more. It's going to be a long haul, so buckle yourself in and get ready for the fight. She gave me so much hope, and I just decided, okay, I'm going to do this. It had been the third day. It was about midnight, and in her video, she mentioned too that you want your selfie video to look exactly like it does on your Instagram page. Now, I do videos all the time on makeup, and I do them in my office. And she says, you see this background back here? She had a real colorful background in back of her. She says, that's where I normally do my videos from. So she says, if you have something like this, stand in front of it. If you wear makeup, okay, put your makeup on. If you smile when you are doing your videos, smile in the selfie. Okay, well, I had to look at myself, and it had been 3 days. I had zero sleep. I sat at my computer for 3 solid days. I didn't even take any breaks. And I looked horrible. So at midnight, I got up, fixed my hair, put my makeup on, made sure everything looked fine in my office, just like I was going to do a video, and I did a few more selfie videos. Altogether, I think I sent probably about 23 or 24, and they were all rejected, but on number 25, just like Emily, number 25 was successful. The email came back and said, we can see that you're the owner of the account, so now you can go ahead and reset your password. Here's the key. Thank goodness that I watched Emily's video, because in it she explained that once you get that email from Instagram, the clock starts. You are in a race against time with the hacker, because when they notify you, they're also going to notify the hacker because of the two-factor authorization thing. So, you have to know what's going to happen once you get that email. I will put a graphic here to show you what that Instagram email looks like once you're granted your account back. And you need to have it sitting right by your computer. Have it all written out. Have your password that you're going to use. If you're going to change it, have that written out. Have your email written out. Have your phone number written out, because you are going to be having a panic attack. That's what she said, and it was true. I was shaking, okay, because I could not even believe it. And the fact that you're thinking, I have to hurry because I want to get my information in and hit save before that hacker can find a way to kick me out again. So I had everything written out. I quickly reset the password. I went into accounts and I replaced the email, I replaced the phone number, and I hit save. And at that point, I was like, I can't believe it. Is it done? I wasn't sure. I went ahead and tried to set up two-factor verification, and I had decided to subscribe to a password manager. The one that I decided to subscribe to is called 1Password, the digit 1 and the word password. It's available on the App Store. I had already downloaded it, so I quickly set up two-factor authorization. And I was in. I could not believe it. I actually had to just kind of sit back for a minute and take a deep breath, because it is so tense, and you're panicking. You are literally panicking. So I quickly started receiving messages from the hacker. You hacked your account back? Question mark. Yeah, I got that. And I know that probably at least half of my followers were messaged by the hacker. So in the midst, on the third day, in the midst of working on this, I found out that since my Instagram was linked to my Facebook business page, even though I had no control over my Instagram at all, I could log into the Meta Business Suite, and I could click on messages, and I could see all of my followers on the left-hand side of the page. And all I had to do was select one of them, and here's the conversation screen. And I could actually see the hacker typing his message in to them in real time. And what was wonderful was I could type in as well. I watched him or her put his message in, and I quickly typed mine in the box. I'm sure he was very surprised to see that, but I typed a warning. This is not me that's messaging you. It's the hacker. Please do not respond. Do not respond. They will rob you and they will take your account. Please report and block Mindy. That was my warning message. I put it in all caps. I copied it so that I could quickly paste it as I was going, because everything was moving very fast. So I copied it to the conversation screen of the person we were on, and he quickly removed it. I pasted it again, he removed it again. I pasted it again, he removed it again. I then pasted it 10 times. Boom, 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 all the way down. Quickly went to the next person, pasted it 4 or 5 times, went to the next person. I did that all the way, all the people that were on the left side of the screen, my followers. And I could see where some of them were taking the bait or just about to, and it just scared me so much. And I thought, I've got to warn them somehow. And so I just kept it up. I kept that up for about an hour, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. And during that time, I found out that I could also block those people, thereby saving them from possibly getting hacked. And so I quickly went through and blocked and blocked and blocked and blocked. So they just started now just disappearing from the screen. I felt really good about that until I found that the hacker had found a way around that, and then got to a point where uh, I was prevented from looking at my followers' profiles in the Meta Business Suite. So at that point, I was completely locked out. Around that third day, I was really tired, and I was pretty beat down, almost ready to give up. And I just realized that I just couldn't. And the reason I couldn't was because I have followers that I have taken a long time to try to find these people, and they found me, and they trust me, okay? They trust me. They're trusting me to get my account back. And I did not want any of them to end up getting their accounts hacked and falling victim to that hacker. I just don't think I could have lived with myself. So that's what kept me going. But that's when I decided to watch Emily's video, and that's when I just switched back to the selfies. So it all worked out, and I'm telling you, if this is something that is going to end up happening to you, you can get your account back as well. It just takes persistence. I don't know if typing reports and sending things in like that are going to help. I don't feel like they helped me at all, because I had sent 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different text statements to them and never heard a thing. The selfie video was the thing that got my account back. But if you're going to do them, like I said, make sure that and you have to have some pictures of yourself in your Instagram account so that it can be compared. I don't think it's probably a human that's doing it. It's probably AI it's a computer generated facial recognition video, and who knows? I don't know if that's the case or not, but it took 25 or 26 submissions of that selfie before I was granted my account back. So, words to the wise. First of all, if people are sending you messages and you don't really know them, beware. Don't get involved with a conversation with someone that you don't really know. It's just a red flag. Number 2, if someone is trying to text you something and take you off the platform to a text message, that's a red flag. Number 3, please, if you have Instagram, make sure that you have 2-factor verification set up on your Instagram. It's available. Please do it right now. If I had had it in place, I might have been able to reset my password right away. I don't know. But set up 2-factor verification on your account. The last thing is get a password manager. We all have so many accounts that we follow, so many different logins. I know I have tons of them, and I can't remember all of them. I'll admit that I have shared some passwords back and forth with a couple of different accounts. If you're in business, don't do that. Don't do it at all. It is not worth the headache of trying to go through the maze of trying to get an account back. It is grueling. It was 4 days of grueling. That's all I can tell you. Get a password manager. Put all of your information underneath it to keep it safe, and you only have to remember one master password. Okay, so that's my story. I hope you got something out of it. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up, share my video, and consider subscribing. And I will see you in my next video. Bye now.